We love a little hotel glam, get ready with me makeup moment. I feel like I really want this video to be like makeup, therapy vibes, very chill, because that's the vibe that I'm on right now, in this like gorgeous dressing gown. I feel like I haven't done a makeup video in what feels like forever, and I just have so many new kind of products that I've just been loving that I want to share with you guys. I'm obviously doing my makeup routine. I say makeup routine, literally like my eyebrows, differently now that I've dyed my hair. It's obviously my first makeup video with the new hair. So yeah, I'm going out for dinner this evening, so I thought I will do a little get ready with me, shout out a few of like my favorite makeup products that I've just been loving at the moment. It's also going to be sort of more of like my autumn makeup routine, I guess, because my skin is just so, it just changes as the seasons change and the weather changes and it gets colder. I just like to do things slightly differently because I just know how my skin gets. I was going to talk through a bit of that as well. So I guess it's just like a all-round new makeup routine, probably of the same look, because I just have the way that I like to do my makeup, especially if I'm going out for dinner. But yeah, just kind of using like a ton of new stuff and just the things that I'm doing slightly differently with the hair and for autumn. It's meant to be very chill. I'm gonna try and keep it chill on the water. Surprise, surprise. So yeah, if you're gonna do your makeup along with me, pause this video now, get yourself ready, and let's just get glam together. I think more and more people are realizing the way to just get like a flawless looking face and like glowy skin, it all starts in your skincare, like before the makeup even goes on. There's obviously a certain amount that you can like create with makeup, but just glowy skin from the base outwards is just gonna make such a difference. And I need like a dewy, hydrated base as the months get colder, because my skin just gets like really dehydrated and like dry. So starting with like a good skin prep is gonna be key in terms of like an autumn makeup routine. And I've been absolutely loving this. It's from L'Oreal. It is their Revitalift Clinical Pure 12% Vitamin C plus E and Salicylic Serum. And you might be thinking like serum before makeup, but this formula is just so lightweight. And one thing about vitamin C, it's just known for like brightening your complexion and just giving you like the glowiest of skin. I mean, you'll see for itself. My skin right now is like hangover post party skin. It's giving dull and dry, but it's just so lightweight and it actually works great under makeup. You might think because like serums are known to be like really like maybe like leave like a bit of residue on the skin, but this has a non-greasy, hydrating texture, so it actually is a really great base for under your makeup, which I love. And like I said, vitamin C is known to just giving your complexion like such a gorgeous glow. It's actually got anti-aging properties in it as well, and it is great if you have sensitive skin too. It's not gonna irritate your skin, very gentle. The way that makes my skin look and the way that it now feels, it's just so smooth and just giving me such like a gorgeous like natural glow from within while hydrating my skin and just like bringing a little bit more life back into it. So I've been loving this, especially if you're into your skincare, like if you're struggling in terms of like the way that your makeup sits and it's all sort of starting maybe like from the base. This is such a great product to incorporate not only into your skincare routine, but your makeup routine at the beginning. So good. It's exclusive at Boots, so I'm gonna leave it linked down below. But I've just been loving it, and especially now the winter months. I feel like it went from summer to winter. Like they've forgotten about autumn, it's suddenly freezing and my skin really like takes the brunt of it. So I wanna be staying hydrated and I want my makeup to sort of stay and look glowy all day, and this has just been working wonders. So I love that. I actually used 2 primers today. This is the MAC Studio Radiance Primer. This is such a throwback. I used to be obsessed with MAC Strobe Cream, like that was my jam. But this is new, I think. Moisturizing and illuminating silky primer. I'm just gonna like plop that. You'll see a lot of my like base products are very hydrating, glowy, illuminizing, and these two together I have been absolutely loving, just for the ultimate glow, but like a really great base for makeup. And that's what I mean when I say I think a lot of people are clocking on to the fact that that's so important. It's just when you start, like even before the foundation, you know, a great foundation can do wonders, but the way that you like prime your skin and prep your skin is just gonna make all the difference. Yeah, I'm going for dinner at Sexy Fish this evening. So excited. I absolutely love it there. And thankfully it's quite an early dinner. Guys, this is how I can tell I'm getting old. It's because I went out last night though, to be fair. Like, I'm just so excited about it being an early dinner. I'm just gonna be nice and full, come back to my hotel and really just have a great night's sleep. Honestly, so excited. Also, I apply a lot of my skincare with brushes, but I see a lot of people doing it with their hands and it looks amazing. Maybe I need to like put the brushes to the side and try actually applying things more with my hands. But this is a brand that I've also been absolutely loving at the moment, the Beauty Crop. Massive kind of like TikTok brand, but honestly, products are so, so good. This is their perfecting primer, and I'm only gonna put this sort of on the sides of my face. I feel like that's just where I get the most texture, and I think I'm gonna like put it just down my nose slightly as well, because again, that's where I get the most texture. I also don't know what this brush is, and also I'm looking at my makeup brushes. I need to wash my brushes so bad. This is your sign, guys. If you're also like me and have been bad and I have not washed my makeup brushes in the longest time. I'm a terrible person. Right, the base is done. Feel very like prepped, glowy, hydrated. Now let's go in with some products. I mean, this step doesn't really change for me. And it's a slippery slope, because once you try these types of products, e.l.f. have come out with one as well. So obviously, slightly more affordable version than the Charlotte Tilbury, but both so good. I have them both and I love them both. I think I just bought this one because it had a little bit more like color to it. I know that looks ridiculously dark, you guys, but it blends out into like nothing. I just think, especially if you're having like a lot of pictures taken with flash as well, this underneath your foundation just makes such a difference, and I don't know why. Also, before I even like knew what this product like was meant for, which is to go under foundation as like this flawless filter, I just used to wear it on its own. I thought it was a tinted moisturizer, and you absolutely, there's no rules with makeup. You absolutely could just wear this on its own, and I still do to this day. But it does just look so gorgeous on the skin. Now, actually onto the skin. I've got like a few. I'm gonna shout out like a couple of favorites that I've been loving. Absolutely love this foundation. If you want like something more full coverage, but really like, actually, is it full coverage? I'd say it's maybe like medium to full, definitely could build it up. But I just love this. It looks so gorgeous on the skin. I've actually really been loving mixing these like into that. So I kind of apply all three, totally unnecessary. It's just little drops of these. This is the L'Oreal True Match Plumping Tinted Serum. Been loving obviously L'Oreal at the moment, but honestly, number one, I think I just kind of like the colors of them. But yeah, whatever is in them, it just is gorgeous. And if you like something more lightweight, these are amazing. This is in the shade 2 to 3 light, and this is 5 to 6 medium tan. So like, I like to mix them together. Also with a little bit of this, but maybe because we're doing a dinner, I'm gonna mainly apply this. We'll see if we need any more. I'm also trying out the new like Doll Beauty foundation brush. But this color, I think, from Nars, like whatever this shade is, Vanuatu. I used to be such a Stromboli girl, but this is the color. Like, it's not too yellow. I think it's more of a neutral shade. But I was thinking, mainly because I've just been seeing a lot of people do it at the moment. So let me know your thoughts. But I just love these get ready with me type things. I love talking with you guys. I feel like when you guys watch them, you really love it and you just feel like we're getting ready together. So I was just thinking, like, I want to do like an actual, like, in real time get ready with me. And I thought, where can I do that? And I just see loads of people doing them on TikTok at the moment. So I just want to know, like, would you guys be down to do like a TikTok live? Or I do a TikTok live, but like a get ready with me. I'm seeing a lot of people like list also their like the products as they go, like on TikTok shop, which I think is really cool. I'm really getting into TikTok shop. Number one, because there's so many bargains on there. Fucking hell. Like the money saved, like with these brands doing like bundles and stuff, I think it's amazing. And it's so good to like watch a product being used in real time and then being maybe on the fence about it, seeing it apply, falling in love with it, it's linked there, buy in 2 seconds. Like, low-key kind of dangerous. But I just love that concept. So let me know if you guys would be down for a TikTok live. Get ready with me. Maybe we can like plan it so everyone can just like make sure that they're ready and then we can sit down and actually like get ready together. But I'm now gonna go in with cream contour. I totally understand the hype with these and I'm not biased because he's my friend, but Mitchell really did pop the fuck off with these. They're insane. This is the shade Shady Business, which I picked up the other day. I realized I didn't own any of the like contour shades. Got like loads of blush shades, but I didn't own any of the contour ones. So I'm just gonna be applying this everywhere. They just blend like a dream. And the hype is real with them. So I just like to apply and then press. And this shade is like so subtle and so good because I like to go in with powders afterwards. Sometimes when the cream contour's like too heavy and then I go in with powder afterwards, sometimes I just feel like it looks too much, like too heavy. And then I'm really like conscious of the fact that it might just look like I've got 2 sharp lines on my face. But again, I feel like using these like luminous products on the skin just makes each like layer that I'm putting on, like each new product, they just blend so nicely. Like they just melt into the skin. But now we're gonna go ahead and do concealer. Fallen back in love with the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I always like try different ones, and don't get me wrong, I do have loads of favorite brands of concealers, but I think it's just this color as well. It's not too bright, but it's not too not bright. This is the shade Custard. Just gonna under the eyes. And you'll notice like I do my skin first. Mainly it's because I've just got so basic with my eyeshadow that, yeah, I just prefer to do my makeup, my skin makeup first anyway. Just get it out the way. Love watching the process and it all coming together. Just blend it out. You can see, guys, I also got my lashes done. Thought I'd treat myself to some birthday lashes. These were done by, I think her name's like Little Miss Glam on Instagram. If I've got that wrong, I'll correct myself on the screen. But you can see it's just like such a nice shade, not too bright. And I really love the coverage of this. I feel like it's definitely on the fuller end of the spectrum, but it's never too heavy. They really popped off with this one. Gorgeous, right? I just love when skin comes together. Now for blush, we're gonna use some blush. Actually gonna mix like 2 together. So excited I got my hands on this. This is the new Made by Mitchell blush in Cold Heart. So I feel like his Kylie shades, he has Sweet Cheeks, and he just, okay, there's another one that's like really, really pale light pink. This is like in the middle, I feel like, called Cold Heart. It's one of the newer ones. I literally have to get it. So pretty. And I do love more of like a bluey, love a bluey blush anyway, because just want to be looking like Kylie all of the time, but especially in the autumn. Really love like the bluey blushes. I feel like corals and stuff like that. To be fair, I love any shade of blush, like any year, like any time of year, but I feel like the more like rose goldy type colors, they just say summer to me. I say that while I'm about to put this on my face, the Charlotte Tilbury wand. I just like mixing them together. I think it's more for the like glow, but I love this. Such a product I always go back to. And I'm also using the Made by Mitchell blush to blend out that, because this brush is so good. Like, see what I mean? I need to clean it, guys. That's really embarrassing. But my outfit's like all black tonight, so I'm wanting to sort of be more, not like makeup heavy, but I feel like I can be a bit more like glam on my face, because my outfit is low-key boring. I always feel like that. I always want to like dress up like one thing more than the other. If my outfit's really like whoa, then I'll probably like do like a more basic makeup. I won't put as much like effort into it. Like, and then when I'm wearing a basic outfit, I'll like dress my face. So that is all of the creams done. Gonna go ahead and set my face. Again, powder's very personal. I feel like I love translucent powders, but I feel like in the autumn, I stick to my pressed powders, because I kind of don't want like a super like set face. I like a little bit of dew. And this one's actually new from Charlotte Tilbury. It's the like brightening one. It looks white, but it's like not. It's just super brightening under the eye, which I really love. So I just like apply this here. These powders, like, if I was to tell you to get like one thing from Charlotte Tilbury, I think it would be the powders. Even over the Flawless Filter and the beauty ones, I just think finding a good powder is just the best thing. And these just have like the most perfect amount of coverage. I feel, as someone with kind of like dryish skin, I don't really get oily, but so therefore makeup getting like not lasting on me isn't normally an issue. But I feel like if you had oily skin, these are just, they're so good. Like, they're super matte, allow your skin to like work with them throughout the day, and I just think they just look so beautiful. So I just kind of take like a big brush, this is the shade 2, to set the rest of my face. Just such a flawless finish. If you like translucent powders, you could bake as well. I'm gonna keep going with the powders now, and then before I get onto the eyes, I like to just like spritz my face and like let everything soak. So something that hasn't changed, and this is just my go-to Benefit Hoola. Can't go wrong. And this is what I mean about that Mitchell blush. Like, I didn't want anything too heavy, because when I go in with like a contour powder as well, I just don't want it to look super muddy. And if that's like enough for you, skip this step. I just like to reinforce. And then just whatever's left on the brush all round. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, totes off topic of like makeup and stuff like that. I feel like every day at the moment I'm waking up to a new Kanye West post. Like, literally going off the rails. It's actually very concerning. And Kim is stronger than me, because I would have had to have gone the fuck off on him by now. Oh, just going in with a bit of MAC. mineralized skin finishes. Such a great bronzer if you've got more like dry skin. I know that sounds really weird, but the formula of these is just, it's like it's matte, but it's got an element of satin. And just, I remember like being told about just the way that these are formulated. They're designed to just like work with your skin, because they are obviously like a face powder, but they've just become a makeup artist staple of them being great bronzers as well. But the color is just so nice. Love the formula. I feel like, especially on a big brush like this is the shade Dark Tan. Unless you're really like picking up a lot, it's quite hard to go super, super heavy. And then finally, well, not finally just yet, but another Beauty Crop product. This palette, so nice. The Cocoa Rose Blush Palette. This Ultimate Kylie Blush shade. And this brand is just so affordable. And the products are insane. Like, one of my favorite makeup brands at the moment. I'm just gonna go in with the Kylie shade. So pretty. And what else? Oh yeah, this is another product that I'm loving at the moment. A little bit of a secret product. I've not seen anyone speak about these, and I think they're gorgeous. It's from MAC. It's the Into the Pink Extra Dimension Blush, and I basically just use this as like a blush topper. It's not translating on camera how like blue pink this is, so it really complements this blush, but just go on the top. I basically use it as my highlighter. It's so nice. And like, it's such a like gorgeous, like smooth glow. And like I said, I just kind of use it as like a blush topper. Like, look at that. It just looks like I've gone on with like a cream highlighter or something, like with a beauty blender, to create that like glass looking skin. Such a great product, especially, yeah, as we're transitioning a little bit more, maybe you're steering away from the creams, but you want that like glass skin look. So, so good. I've not seen lots of people talking about that. So I've let you in on a little secret. But I'm now just gonna go in with the Caudalie Beauty Elixir Spray. Give my face a spritz, just to let all those powders just like merge and just like look a little bit more like natural on the face. So while I let that dry, I'm just gonna have a little moment, and then we'll be back to do brows and eyes, which are gonna be super simple, but these are like some of my favorite products again. I'll let you in on a little secret of just my favorite way to do my eyes at the moment. Okay, so I've gone ahead and done one eyebrow. I feel like I'm taking it back old school because I'm having to use powders these days. If any of you guys have like red hair like mine and you use a brow pencil, shout me out a good suggestion, because I kind of miss it. Because I sometimes feel like with powders, there's a tendency you can go just a bit like heavier and they just look like a little bit less natural, but I'm making it work. The fringe kind of helps. But this is the palette we're going to be using for the eyes, and it's what I'm using for my brows. It's the Jordana Tisha, the Nude Definity palette. It's literally like the Makeup by Mario palette, but with way more shades. This is literally the only palette that I reach for. And for my brows, I use the shade, sorry, I keep putting it down and like not showing you, this one. And I kind of mix a little bit of a more like neutral brown in there, just to make sure that it stays looking relatively natural. Like I mix it with Aphrodite. Just use like a little angled brush. I don't know why I feel like I'm taking this back old school, but I feel like it's just because I've been such a eyebrow pencil girly for the longest time. This just feels, yeah, like really old school. Dip brow days or something. Yeah, let me know if you've got red hair, like what brow pencil you like. That looks really natural. Because I was doing it with just like a dark brown. It just didn't look right. It looked, yeah, I don't know, it needed some warmth, which is why this Celine shade is literally perfect. Like so. And then literally just for the eyes, I really love this Pisces shade here, as well as the priestess. Why couldn't I say that? I just kind of like dip a big fluffy brush in both. I'm not joking, especially if you're kind of watching this video of more of like daytime makeup inspo. Also, having your lashes done just makes everything 10 times quicker. But I just dust that all over the lid. I feel like, how do I describe this motion? I go like back, forth, curly whirly. Like that's how I like do the shape. Like buff it in, but I'm just back and forth here. Kind of like blow it out. Sorry, was my mirror just covering that the whole time? Buff and like blow. Blow it out. But just using a big brush and being really like loose with it just means that the product goes like all over your eye really effortlessly. And again, I'm just gonna like also press it onto the lid for like the lid color. But I'm not joking when I say, guys, I feel like eyeshadow wise, I don't do a lot more than that in terms of like in the crease. I'm gonna take the shade Athena, which is the light, like creamy shade, and just kind of focus that on like a flat brush like this, just on the inner, and like buff it upwards almost. I did it again, didn't I? Just, yeah. These like fluffy flat brushes make it really easy to just like diffuse it really seamlessly, but I'm just kind of packing it on and letting the brush do the work when it comes to just like blending it in. But yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna leave that there. And then I'm just gonna take like a little shadery brush like this, one of the dark browns. If you wanna go like more of a medium light brown, there's literally just so many. I'm just gonna create like a little wing. Nothing crazy. You guys know the drill. Super simple, easy, but this palette is so good in terms of just having like every matte crease color, liner color, all the neutrals. Warm, cool, whatever floats your boat. But yeah, that's pretty much the eyes done. But then my other little secret thing that I love to do, especially if it's like a dinner occasion, this is very much a daytime eye for me, like done in 2 seconds, whatever. But if I'm going out, sometimes I like a little bit of a sparkle. These Fenty things, what are they called? Like they're just diamond bombs. And they look like this. Rub your finger, press it on your eye. It is the most gorgeous little subtle something. You know, whenever I talk about glitter on the eyes, I just say I want like a little dusting of a sparkle. This is what I've been using, this is what I've been loving, and it literally is so like not heavy on the sparkle that it's perfect. Like I could literally rub my finger on it and press and it still is like, it will never be too much. And this is in the shade Fenty Glow. I feel like because it's small, it might have come in like a gift set once. Like I've got this one too, which is called Rosé Rave, which is a little bit more pinky, but this is like more of a like a neutral sparkle. Just kind of focusing that in the middle, but also more like the inner part of the eye. Don't know if you can see. I just think it looks really pretty. You might be like, it's not done anything. I feel like it has, and it looks so, so nice. For like just like the kind of like subtle sparkle that I want. And then I'm just gonna highlight my inner corner. You could totally use like a matte shade from the Jordana T-shirt palette. Just gonna go in with the Vive highlighter on a little pencil brush. To really just brighten everything up. And then I'm also gonna take that highlighter and give some like dimension to my nose. Just do the end of my nose and the bridge and between the brow. I feel like that just gives like a healthy glow. And the top of my lip, kind of just dust it everywhere. Like so. And then for the lips, it's always, to be be fair, actually, I've been really reaching for the Doll Beauty lip liners at the moment. This one's in the shade She Fine, but we're gonna go in with Morphe Sweet Tea, and I think we're throwing it back, guys, I think. I'm gonna do a MAC Honey Love. Literally used to be such a go-to product. And then either, I've been loving the Fenty lip oil, think it's gorgeous, or we've got a few. This is another one I've been loving. It's a MAC lip gloss. Again, such a underrated product. So good. This one's in the shade Cultured. Or I've got this, like, it's kind of a little bit lighter. This is the Baby Brut Gloss Bomb from Fenty. So I'll show you just what these two look like on their own. Oh my God, I've done that and I'm like, should I just keep it matte? No. What do you think? Anyway, I always forget how much I love Honey Love. It's just such a nice shade. I think I'm gonna go in with the lip oil, you know. I just love it and they're so comfortable, especially just on no makeup days as well. They just stay glossy for so long. And because I really like the color of that lip combo, I don't necessarily want to alter it. And I think if I went in with either of those two glosses, it would like change it slightly, either make it really pink or too light. Yep. Just so obsessed. And that's basically how I've been doing my makeup. Gonna go in with the Cinema Secrets setting spray, just to really lock in the makeup, and it's not gonna alter the like hydration or the dewiness of the skin. It's literally not going to budge, but this is the finished makeup look. I really hope you guys liked it. I wanted this to be like a super chill, chatty, makeup focused video. I feel like I've not done one of these in ages with so many fun new products, and yeah, I feel like I'm loving the way that my skin looks at the moment. I think you guys are too, and I think just investing in like your base is so good, like your skin especially, and really been loving the L'Oreal Revitalift Clinical Pure 12% Vitamin C Serum, and if you guys want to get your hands on it too, it's left linked down below exclusively at Boots. Just been loving it, and I love the way my makeup applies on top of it. Honestly, staple, especially in my autumn makeup routine. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Time to get ready for dinner now, and you guys are probably ready to do whatever you're doing if you were getting ready with me. So enjoy, love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Any questions? It's normal, it's fun to talk about this stuff. Nothing is going to be off limits.